The Lloydminster Bobcats have an exciting weekend ahead with 2 home games at the Centennial Civic Arena, and one of them will feature a great way to give back to the community. Our Thomas Wildman has more.
Today I'm joined by Nigel Dubé, the general manager of the Lloydminster Bobcats, and he is here today to talk about their annual teddy bear toss game. And so thank you so much for being with me today, Nigel.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
And so for those who are unaware, what is a teddy bear toss game?
It's usually the most popular night, I think, on any, whether it be pro or junior hockey schedule, the classic teddy bear toss. So when we score our first goal, fans are encouraged to bring a new teddy bear with them, any size. We've seen them from the smallest to the biggest of all kinds. And then when we score our first goal, then those teddy bears can be thrown onto the ice, and we pick them all up after that with our guys. And then we take them out and donate them to organizations across the border city.
And so Nigel, when you say a new teddy bear, what exactly do you mean for those who are thinking about maybe attending?
Yeah, we encourage the fans to bring a new one. So a purchased, again, just has to be a teddy bear. It doesn't have to be an overly fancy one or anything like that. But they are going to go to homes and to youngsters that we want to make sure that they're clean and new and all those types of things. So bring those with you. There's many places in town to pick them up at, and if you're able to, and bring them to the game on Saturday and have them on the edge of the seat ready for when we score that goal.
And what are some of the organizations that you have donated the teddy bears to in the past, as well as how many have you guys donated in previous years?
Yeah, well, we've seen up to not far off of 1,000 before. That's for sure. Some people bring 3 or 4 or 10 or 11 teddy bears with them and let them all rain down after that goal. But we each year it switches a little bit to who we donate them to in town. We've worked with the RCMP before, the school divisions across town too as well. Some big brothers, big sisters, some outreach programs too. So every year, dependent on how many teddy bears we have, we love to spread the love around the community and make sure everybody's getting a few of them, and we'll do that again this year too as well.
And then finally, Nigel, who are you playing and at what time are you guys going to have this teddy bear toss game?
Yeah, we'll host the Camrose Kodiaks Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Civic Center. Tickets can be purchased beforehand at Payless Car Wash or Tate's Liquor. And, bring those teddy bears with you. Like I said, it could be one, or if you want to bring 20 of them with you too as well, bring as many as you wish, and then just wait for us to score our first goal. And then give them a good chuck on the ice. And it's always fun to see the ones that make it over the glass and the ones that get stuck up a little bit. But we'll make sure they're all picked up, collected, and handed out across the community.
Thank you so much for all the information, Nigel, and we hope that lots of people will be coming out on Saturday to this game and donating lots of teddy bears to those in need.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
And Abby is back to have a second look at our weather.
Thanks so much, Leanne. It's currently 3 degrees here. Feels closer to -2 with that wind chill. Winds have slowed down just a tiny bit to 19 kilometers per hour. So it's not too bad. We did see a lot of sunshine today, which is always nice to see, especially at this time of year. Especially, it's still quite nice out, so hold on to that for as long as we can, for sure. Across the region in Alberta, 1 in Red Deer and Rocky Mountain House, -2 in Jasper, 4 in Edson and Whitecourt, 6 in Athabasca, 7 out in Edmonton, and Cold Lake is sitting at 3 degrees. On the Saskatchewan side, 2 out in Meadow Lake, 4 in North Battleford and Prince Albert, and 1 in Melfort and in Saskatoon. If we head up north in Saskatchewan, -5 in Uranium City, -6 in Stony Rapids, -2 in Wollaston Lake, 1 in South End and in Flin Flon, and 3 in Buffalo Narrows and La Loche. And then on the Alberta side up north, -6 in Fort Chipewyan, +6 in Grand Prairie, 2 degrees out in High Level in Fort Mac, 5 in Slave Lake, and Peace River is sitting at 4 degrees. And then if we head down south in Alberta, 2 degrees out in Coronation, 6 in Medicine Hat and Calgary, -7 in Banff, and 8 in Lethbridge. And then on the Saskatchewan side, 2 out in Kindersley and Regina, and also out in Moose Jaw, 1 in Yorkton, and 3 in Estevan and in Swift Current. And then if we take a look overnight tonight in North Battleford, -4 will be your overnight temperature, partially cloudy skies. That wind will be a little strong at 15 kilometers per hour, but all in all, it should be a fairly nice evening. Overnight tonight in Cold Lake will also drop down to -4, partially cloudy skies as well, 15 kilometer per hour winds as well, the same as North Battleford, so it should be a relatively decent night out tonight. Overnight tonight across the region, -5 in Meadow Lake, at Provost and Paradise Hill. Bonnyville is sitting at -4, and as well as in Isla Cross. Now in Meadow Lake, there's about a 61% chance of some snow, a little bit of snow and sleet early on in the evening, so definitely be cautious about that, especially tomorrow morning in case it becomes icy. More overnight temperatures across the region, -5 in Myrnam and Wainwright, and down in Calgary, -4 in Pearceland, and -6 out in Unity. Not a whole lot of chances of some precipitation, mostly partially cloudy skies in most of the region. Overnight tonight in Lloydminster, clear to partially cloudy skies. Here, the wind will be at 20 kilometers per hour and will be a low of -4, so it will be a decent night out, just really windy. And then tomorrow, over the next 7 days as well, a high of +1 and a low of -7 for tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds, similar to what we saw today, but it will be quite windy, so it's going to feel cooler than that +1. And then on Thursday, partially sunny skies as well, with a high of -2 and a low of -11. The clouds roll back in on Friday with a high of -3 and a low of -9. On Saturday, to begin your weekend, a mix of sun and cloud, mostly cloudy skies though, with a high of -2 and a low of -9. And then the sun comes right back out on Sunday with a high of +1 and a low of -7. So it's going to be very nice and sunny. I suspect that it's going to be quite windy as well, so definitely keep a lookout for that. And then on Monday, to start your week off again, it will also be a very sunny day with a high of +3 and a low of -4. And then on Tuesday, there'll be mostly cloudy skies, but there will be some sun peeking through with a high of +6 and a low of -4. That is a look at your 7-day forecast. We'll have more news coming up after the break. I'm back at Border Paws Animal Shelter for another edition of Pet Project, and today we have Wonton back. We've done Wonton before, but she is coming up on a year of being here. So tell me about her story and how she's been here for so long.
So Wonton came to us as a stray that was brought in by the bylaw officers in last December. So she's coming up on her 1-year anniversary. She's a really sweet, eager to please girl that's very food motivated, as you can see. But she would prefer to be the only pet in her home so that she gets all the love. But we're hoping to find a home that would be willing to do some training with her, and she's very active, so she'd be great for someone that likes to skateboard or longboard and can go on hikes with her. And really fine-tune her obedience, because as you can see, she does like to earn the treats, but she has to work on her excitement level. Where's your sit? No.
So would you suggest someone or a family who has experience with these kinds of dogs that need that kind of extra attention when it comes to getting them trained and kind of lowering their excitement?
Yes, so if you have experience with dogs, that would be an asset, because we want somebody that knows how to work on the obedience with them, is going to get her the exercise that she needs as well. No, sit down. Good.
And what would you say about kids?
We'd prefer older kids for Wonton just because of her excitement level. She's very friendly, but obviously with how excited she is and her jumping up, she could accidentally knock over a smaller child. So definitely older kids that are dog savvy would be the best for her.
Yes, with her excitement level, she doesn't realize her size, and she could
Yes.
definitely accidentally knock a child over, which is wants to be unavoidable, but sometimes you can't because they're just too excited.
Yes, exactly.
Now, coming up next week, you will have your yearly Jail and Bail. That's an event that a lot of people will know about because it's been going on for so long, and it's a very unique and very popular event as well. So tell me about Jail and Bail and what people should know for the actual day.
So for Jail and Bail, we have people that come. You can call and lock up your friends, where they would come and stay in a kennel for a few hours or for the day. We have quite a few local people that are going to be locked up as well and raising funds on behalf of their organizations for the SPCA. And it's going to be a busy day here, and we're really looking forward to having people in with the dogs, and they get a little extra attention one-on-one as well. And it's a really great, important fundraiser for the shelter every year.
Yes, for sure. And I know that we also we involve ourselves into it every year. I've been a jailer or a person locked up before in the old building. So, you know, last year was the first time that it was at this new building, which was very exciting. So it's great that we're back at it again, and it's going to be a very fun event as always. Now you have another fundraiser going on right now with Purdy's Chocolates. So tell me a bit about that, because I know a lot of people are really into chocolate, and Purdy's is a very popular brand as well.
Yes, so if you are looking to do some Christmas shopping and want to help support the animals at the shelter as well, we do have a Purdy's fundraiser going on now until Monday. You can get your orders in. We did share the link online. If anybody wants more information, they can call the shelter or email info@borderpaws.ca, and we can email you the link that way as well. But we get a portion of the profits made from the chocolate, and we've already had a lot of sales, so it's a good way to support while doing your Christmas shopping.
Yes, and I don't know anybody who doesn't like Purdy's chocolate specifically, because it's fantastic. It's a very top tier chocolate in my opinion. So it's a great fundraiser, and especially like you said, it will get some Christmas shopping out of the way for like Christmas parties or just little gifts for people, for friends. So that's awesome. Now, same question as every week. Any donations that you guys are in need of?
Right now we're looking for wet cat food. We could use some donations of kitten or adult kibble as well, and some dog chow. And usually we like the Purina brand. We also use Iams, Acana. Pretty much anything that you want to donate will go to good use. So.
And just as a reminder, you still have your lists at the various pet shops around the city, so that if they're not really sure about what to grab, they can just check out the list at any pet store.
Yeah, so you can check out any of the local pet stores or vet offices, and we've got an ongoing wish list with them, so it makes it easier for you to shop local.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And Wonton, hopefully second time's a charm.
Yes.
And we can find her forever home, because I'm sure she will make a fantastic addition to any household.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.